So can we just slow down?
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. There's the whistle, and here we go. Saul. Looking for a decent ball in. Lovely bit of skill. Sumare. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio. Sumare. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Salas gets it away. Valverde. Dani Ceballos. Bade. Marcao. That's really well manoeuvred. Vinicius Junior. Gula. Vinicius Junior. Aim forwards. Bade clears it away. Now it's Dani Ceballos. So who's he picking out? And he's there to clear it. Ceballos looking to hit the byline here. Luca Bacchio. Sumare. Luca Bacchio. Ceballos. Sumare. Bade. Marcao. Salas. Oh, nice touch. Saul. Defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Saul. Saul. Salas. Sumare. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. intended. Ceballos forwards and with intent. And that is as far as they're going to go. Udell gently done. Sumare. Cadell. A searching ball out wide. Lukebakio. Can he deliver? Cadell. Mbappe. Brahim Diaz moved on forwards. And the pass is intercepted. Sumare. Cadell. Bardet chooses to go cross-field. Mendy, nicely aimed pass. Sumare. Still goalless at the moment. And it's played forward. That's a throw. Vinicius Junior. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Lukebakio. He's found a way through. In towards the middle. Punched away. Kula. Now it's Bellingham. Saul defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. A real chance if he can get through. He's got away. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's Saul. Salas. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Ceballos. He is just caressing the ball. Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Ceballos. Tries to get it clear and claimed it back swiftly. Lucas Vasquez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Ceballos. Mbappe! Saul. Cadell. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Mbappe. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Luka Bacchio. Salas. And it's Saul. Played into space out wide. Saul. And it's played into the middle. And that pass has chance to finish.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
That's been won straight back. Pula. Now the finish! It's off target and by quite a way.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Sumare. Luka Bacchio. Now, what's he got in mind? Mendy. Bellingham. Valverde. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Over to the left. Now it's Saul. In with the challenge. Saul. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Mbappe, and there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's in plenty of space here, and he's managed to get free. Luka Bacchio! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the most exciting sight on a football pitch. He had too much trickery for that defence. Brilliant.
Chouameni. And it's Lucas Vazquez. That's very neat. There are a few waiting for it. Brahim Diaz. Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. There could be trouble here. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Cattell. Moved on forwards. Oh, he's found support out wide. Very nicely done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, it's come loose. Well, the defence proved Saul with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Bellingham. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Nice interception, well timed. Sumare. Marcao, aim forwards. Salas is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Lucas Vazquez, quality ball. Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, this is a great position. And it's played forward. Succumbs to the pressure. That is a little undercooked. Valverde looks to the other side. Cattell. Purring through the gears. Luca Bacchio. Debated. Salas. And it's Saul. That's tidy. Valverde, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Chouameni, and he goes cross-field. Ceballos. And they can counter here. Luca Bacchio. Sumare. Luca Bacchio. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Lucas Vazquez. Bade looks to the other side. Saul. Salas. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And that's a good intervention. Kula did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Luca Bacchio. Oh, such a clever touch. Cattell. Bellingham wins the duel this time. Mendy. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. Nianzou. Cattell. Real Madrid have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this only...
Luca Bacchio has been caught there, it's a foul. Ceballos. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Sumare. Real Madrid out in front with an early advantage. Sumare. Salas. Real Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Succumbs to the pressure. And that was very necessary. Salas. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. And it's Saul. Cattell. Salas. Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. Out towards the flank. Brahim Diaz. Ceballos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Lucabacchio. Saul. Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Saul really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Clearly not happy with that. Salas. Now it's Saul. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Marcao gets across to intercept that. Lucabacchio. Lucabacchio going full tilt down the right-hand side. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Mbappe, now he's off and running. Cattell. Oh, this looks sharp. Nianzou makes the interception. Salas. Nianzou. Saul. Saul. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Ceballos shifted upfield. Marcao. Sumare. A chance to play it in. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Vinicius Junior, too strong for his opponent there. Ceballos, forwards and with intent. Nianzou. Proves too strong. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Mbappe. Brahim Diaz. The pass has gone astray. Nianzou, aim forwards. Salas. Salas is fouled. That is good strength. Sumare. The referee has given a corner. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. Luca Bacchio. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Salas. Luca Bacchio. Sumare. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Into the channel. He's going to be disappointed with that. Brahim Diaz. Valverde looking to add to his goal. Valverde gently done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cadell. Bade. Played towards the other side. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Now it's Mbappe. Luca Bacchio. Bade. Cadell. And it's played forward. Lucas Vazquez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bade. Salas. Salas charging forward down that flank. He's cut it out. Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. Real Madrid, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Out to the right. Lucas Vazquez crosses. Keeper's dealt with that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vinicius Junior! Fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lovely feet. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio. Oh, it's played into the area. Vinicius Junior. Lucas Vasquez, aim forwards. Bade. Luca Bacchio. Oh, good spread. Now it's Samare. Time to deliver. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Deftly away. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Valverde chooses to go cross-field. Bade. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. That's really well manoeuvred. Salas. Oh, sweet feet. Saul. Valverde shifted upfield. Nianzou. Bade. Luca Bacchio. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. Salas. And it's Saul. Thinks one through. Only partially clear. Ceballos, gently done. Sumare cuts it out. Salas. Vinicius Junior. Dani Ceballos. Belling. Luca Bacchio, gently done. Mendy. Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's really well cleared. Ceballos. Bellingham. Brahim Diaz. Mendy. Mendy forwards and with intent. And he's there to clear it. That's really well manoeuvred. Saul. Salas. Salas drives forward on the overlap. Ah, such a clever touch. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Saul. Out to the left it goes. Cattell.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz, gently done. Nianzou. Salas. Played towards the front line. Saul. Belling did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bade. Played towards the other side. And it's Saul. Cross goes in there. Brilliantly cut out. Belling. Oh, good spread. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Dani Ceballos. Brahim Diaz succumbs to the pressure. Luca Bacchio, aim forwards, driving forward.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Luca Bacchio. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Bade moved on forwards. Luca Bacchio. Sumare. Luca Bacchio. Oh, that's a nice ball. And they've got rid. Luca Bacchio. The fullback is in acres of space here. Brahim Diaz. And it's played forward, and he cuts out the supply. Saul. Marcao shifted upfield. There will be a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Marcao gets across to intercept that. Sumare. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Sumare. Lovely feet. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Moved on forwards. Valverde. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. That is good. Played towards the front line. Saul. Did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bade playing towards the other side. Salas. And it's Saul. Cross goes in there. Brilliantly cut out. Belling. Oh, good spread. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Dani Ceballos. Brahim Diaz succumbs to the pressure. Luca Bacchio, aim forwards, driving forward.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Luca Bacchio. Brahim Diaz. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Bade moved on forwards. Luca Bacchio. Sumare. Luca Bacchio. Oh, that's a nice ball. And they've got rid. Luca Bacchio. The fullback is in acres of space here. Brahim Diaz. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Saul. Marcao. Marcao shifted upfield. There will be a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Marcao gets across to intercept that. Sumare. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Sumare. Lovely feet. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Moved on forwards. Valverde. Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Tchouameni can get it clear. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. Brahim Diaz. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Saul. Chance to finish.
produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Bacchio. Sevilla can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Bardet aim forwards. It's gone for a throw-in. It's going to be another throw. Bellingham. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Lucas Vasquez, forwards and with intent. And he's there to clear it. That's good play. A chance to play it in. Made, Cattell, Ceballos, driven forward. Luca Bacchio has a look up from the right-hand side, seeking out options. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Valverde. Bellingham. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Salas. Played out to the right. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Brahim Diaz played with finesse. Brahim Diaz is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Dani Ceballos. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz looks to go up and over. Dani Ceballos. Oh, nice touch. Bellingham. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Salas. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cattell. Sumare. Now, where's he looking? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ceballos cuts it out. Ceballos gently done. Sumare. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Lovely bit of skill. Nice physical challenge. Ceballos. Ceballos forwards and with intent. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Marcal. Bade. Cattell. Luca Bacchio. There's the hit! And that was very necessary. Muscular approach does pay off here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Marcal getting this one clear. Salas. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. And it's Saul. Saul, and he's heaved it away. Very nicely done. So who's he picking out? There's the shot! And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Salas. Oh, smashing header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases the chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
That has been cut short. Bade, aim forwards. Luca Bacchio. He's having a look round. Out to the right. Luca Bacchio. Cordell. And Cordell! And it's come back out to him. Good effort first time.
I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
And it's played forward. Bade getting this one clear. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the...
different sound.
Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. Sumare. Marcal. Nianju. And it's Saul. Salas. Saul. Salas. Cattell. Saul. Oh, that's nice. Over to the left. Showing good feet. Now it's Saul. Oh, that's neat. Time to deliver. Saul. It's anyone's ball now. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Ceballos. Cleared away. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
It's good running with the ball. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Spread out to the left. Saul heads it! Out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up towards the front line. Bade. Marcao. Moved on forwards. Salas. Strong running down that left flank. Kula wins the duel this time. Nice control. Gradel. It's run loose here. Mbappe. Bellingham. Ceballos. That's very neat. Valverde. He's beaten the last man. That's really well manoeuvred. Proves too strong. Gradel shifted upfield. Deftly done. Ceballos cuts out the pass. Mbappe, now he's off and running. Marcao. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. Salas, played over towards the opposite flank. Out for a throw. Vinicius Junior. Mendy, nicely aimed pass. And it's Saul. Cattell. Nice physical challenge. Vinicius Junior. Cattell. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Dani Ceballos succumbs to the pressure. Sumare. Almost an hour gone. And still we await the first breakthrough. He is just caressing the ball. There are a few waiting for it. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bade. Sumare. Luca Bacchio. Can he deliver? Tries the cross. Oh, they could be caught out here. Luca Bacchio crossed in once more.
Saul really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lucas Vasquez, aim forwards. Saul. Dani Ceballos. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saul. Salas going full steam ahead down the left flank. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Marcao gets over and intercepts. Bade forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's come loose. Sumare. Ceballos gets it clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Sumare. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Sumare never really looked sure of what he was doing, and by holding on to it for so long, he duly lost it.
Valverde, gently done. Bellingham have it back and can go again. Clearly not happy with that. Moved on forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bade. Sumare. And it's played forward. Ceballos. Oh, this looks sharp. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Everything.
Salas. Done delicately. Luca Bacchio. Great challenge, time to perfection. Sumare. And they've got a throw. Hit into the middle. Chance to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, how on earth has he got that so wrong?
Lucas Vasquez. That's really well manoeuvred. Defending of the desperate variety. Bellingham! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bellingham did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Cattell. Sumare. Luca Bacchio. Ceballos. Ceballos, gently done. Played back to the goalkeeper. Marcao. Aim forwards. The pass has gone astray. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vinicius Junior. Sumare. Cattell. Luca Bacchio. Sumare. Now it's Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio takes aim and crosses. It's a quick ball upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Marcao. Cattell. Sumare. Luca Bacchio. Ah, such a clever touch. Here it is, crossed in. Oh, smashing header! Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. Luca Bacchio. Oh, that's neat. Oh, shooting chance! There's the shot! Bellingham. Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. Ceballos. Luca Bacchio. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Salas has it out wide and in space. Pula. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Cattell. Bardet forwards and with intent. Luca Bacchio. And that is out of play. Valverde. Plays it through. Lucas Vazquez. Dani Ceballos. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Marcao. Moved on forwards. Salas. Time to deliver. Saul. Oh, what a climb! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Played back in. Bellingham. Can he finish? Well read. The danger is averted. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vinicius Junior.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bellingham. Pula. Nianzou. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's Saul. That is lovely. Clear away. Sevilla have reclaimed it. Valverde. Real Madrid to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Lucas Vazquez. Saul wins the duel this time. Luca Bacchio, gently done. Bellingham. Salas. That's really well manoeuvred. Luca Bacchio running with the ball. Sumare. Luca Bacchio. Nice control. A chance to play it in. No way through, so back it comes. Great chance! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Ceballos, aim forwards. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cadell. Ceballos, well, there's a probing ball. Luca Bacchio. Marcao shifted upfield. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now who's going to be first to this? Cross deflected behind for a corner. Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Luca Bacchio did so well to make use of the little space that was afforded to him. It wasn't easy, that.
Lucas Vazquez. Lucas Vazquez has played it long. Defending of the desperate variety. Sumare. Bade. Bade, gently done. Goodell have it back and can go again. Driving forward. Looking to break at pace. Chouameni played towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's going to be disappointed with that. And that's a good ball. Has a go! That has been knocked clear. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Lucas Vazquez, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
And the keeper's in command. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Cattell. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Looking here to chip it through. They've played it short. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. And he's heaved it away. That'll be a throw. Good play on the left-hand side here. He has found the way through. That's good play. Plenty waiting in the middle. It's rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Salas. Bade, and it's played forward. Sumare. Lovely feet. Time to deliver. Played into the middle.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lucas Vasquez, forwards and with intent. Sumare. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Incoming cross.
Sevilla clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Brahim Diaz. Can he latch on to this? Showing good feet. There are a few waiting for it. Bellingham. Marcao clears it away. And it's Lucas Vasquez. Chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Cattell. Lianzhu. Spread out to the left.
Sevilla probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Ceballos chasing after it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Nianzou. Marcao. That's really well manoeuvred. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to get it clear. That's a nicely weighted pass.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Salas. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Nianzou. Marcao.
Oh, it could go either way.
Dani Ceballos. Brahim Diaz. Ceballos. Brahim Diaz. Done delicately. And the ball is out of play. Cattell. Bade. And it's played forward. Valverde. Brahim Diaz. Ceballos. Moved on forwards. It's run loose here. Vinicius Junior! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cattell. Saul. Salas. And that's in. Oh, smashing header! He's heaved it away. Reclaimed it in a trice. And they've got a throw. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Brahim Diaz. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Luca Bacchio. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Chouameni forwards and with intent. And it's Saul. Could be danger here. So who's he picking out? Saul. That's really well manoeuvred. Brahim Diaz.
Really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Luca Bacchio. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Sumare takes aim and crosses.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Great run on the overlap here. Sumare with a definite foul there. Sumare hurtling down that right flank. Luca Bacchio. Now it's Sumare. Plenty waiting in the middle. Gradel. Steaming on goalwards, played out wide, has crossed in for a header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Great defending, strong and determined. Lucas Vasquez shifted upfield. Bade. Nianzou aimed forwards. Great work on the overlap. Showing good feet. Saul. Do have a chance to counter here. Ceballos, gently done. Knockout. Out to the left it goes. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. And it's Saul. In with the challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. Decent hit from there. Bade. Nianzou. Salas. Saul. Lucas Vasquez. Bellingham. Real Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Gradel. Has a look and plays it forward. Bade. Cadell. Bade. Nianzou. Nianzou played over towards the opposite flank. Cadell. Sumare. Vinicius Junior did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Moved on forwards. Gula. Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Now the finish! And again the keeper stands strong. And it's played forward. It's really well cleared. Luca Bacchio. Luca Bacchio making good progress on the right-hand side. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz. Mendy. Mendy, that's a sharp pass. Sumare. Played out to the right. Looking for a decent ball in. It's an excellent interception. Gula forwards and with intent. Salas. Luca Bacchio. Sevilla have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Oh, what a climb! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Luca Bacchio did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the shot! Terrific save by Nyland! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Bade. Gudel shifted upfield. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Sevilla showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Oh, can he get onto this? Luca Bacchio does really well to win the ball there. Out of play for a throw. Vinicius Junior. Lucas Vazquez. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
Real Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Sevilla really will have to throw everything at this now. Mbappe. Ceballos. Ceballos comes inside. And it's Saul. That is lovely. had so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Lucas Vasquez, aim forwards. Saul. Ceballos. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Saul. Salas going full steam ahead down the left flank. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Marcao gets over and intercepts. Bardet forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's come loose. Sumare. Ceballos gets it clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Sumare. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Sumare never really looked sure of what he was doing, and by holding on to it for so long, he duly lost it.
Valverde, gently done. Bellingham have it back and can go again. Clearly not happy with that. Moved on forwards. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Bade. Sumare, and it's played forward. Ceballos. Oh, this looks sharp. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Bellingham. Bellingham. That's good defending, very good defending.
Look at Bacchio. Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's managed to get free. Saul delivers.
Look, this is so frustrating.
Could be danger here. And he's been booked for simulation.
Correctly so, Peter. It's an element of the game we just can do without.
Oh, given away. And he's lost his man here. He's through and all alone. Now the finish. It's a goal. And late in the day, a telling moment.
Sevilla really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Sevilla have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Saul providing an outlet on that flank. Climbs up big! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Lucas Vasquez shifted upfield. Lianju can get it clear. Dani Ceballos. He's in a good position here. And the finish!
Real Madrid really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Salas forwards and with intent. That is lovely. Saul. He's had a shot! And that would have won it.
Luka Bacchio has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Mendy, oh, good-looking ball. Lianju. Salas. Saul. In comes the cross. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
All he'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Ceballos, 8 forwards.
Real Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Over to the left. Balls over the line, and it is a corner. Out towards the flank. And it's Gutel. And here's a chance. And somehow he managed to miss it. Lucas Vasquez. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, this is a Luka Bacchio! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Lucas Vasquez, gently done. Sumare into the last 5 minutes. Lianju. Oh, can he get onto this? Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. corner. It's a mighty effort!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Luca Bacchio. Cattell. Sumare. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Sevilla certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled. Fabulous! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They have stolen level at the last. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. All square again into the dying minutes.
Going nowhere fast is about the only way I can describe this. They've just got to be busier.
They'll have one final crack at it. Brahim Diaz wins the duel this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Sevilla have got it back and they'll have another go. Saul. Oh, sweet feet. Good play on the left-hand side here. Salas, and that's up he goes! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Real Madrid, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Is there, and he can pick it up. Cattell. Cattell. Ceballos makes the interception. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a...
Different sound. Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found for you and ourselves. back. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can we just stop?